With only a month left for the patriotic front to clock a year in government following the resounding victory in last year's tripartite elections, Zambians across the country feel the incumbent government has not yet delivered on its campaign promises. It is for this reason that Zambians have appealed to government to urgently attend to the promises they made in the run-up to the elections. And in adding their voice on this national matter, the Civil Servants and Allied Workers Union, SAWUZ, says the promises government made are still far-fetched. SAWUZ President David Chiyobe states that PF has not yet met the expectations of Zambians in the 11 months they have been in government.
They have to work extra hard. They have to work more to meet the promises, to meet the challenges. Otherwise, at the present moment, workers are still very, very expectant. The citizens are still very, very expectant. So it's just a matter of going back to the drawing boards and enter these discussions with people where they cannot meet their promises. Let them come out in open.
Meanwhile, the Forum for Democratic Process, Fodep, has noted that government is operating in contrast to their promises. Fodep Executive Director McDonald Chipenzi says it is sad that government has decided to put more money in their pockets following the signed statutory instrument to increase their salaries instead of the poor Zambians.
Say that some of the promises are on reverse gear, Others, they have been given framework, policy framework, but implementation is still a problem. And perhaps people have not understood the manifesto of PF. And the party and the government must be able to sensitize their members and also the government, because they have put in members of the opposition into their cabinet. And
PF Secretary General Winter Kabimba has acknowledged that government is grappling with employment creation to absorb all the unemployed youths, but is making headways in putting more money in people's pockets following the increased minimum wage and the reduction in fuel prices.
The challenge that is still outstanding is one of creating employment to absorb the youths and the women that have remained without jobs in the last 20 years. Don't forget that this unemployment thing is historical. How many jobs did the MMD, for example, create in the last 20 years? The answer is zero.
It is only hoped that politicians begin to honor their promises so as to build confidence among the electorate. Kalan Mchima, Muvi TV News in Lusaka.